Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Tech TLDR. Today, we are talking about multiple major players in the space industry. NASA's Ingenuity, the helicopter, had to postpone its flight. We're talking about that. We're talking about Blue Origin's recent NS-15 launch and landing. We also have a little bit of Starship news for you guys. So if you want to know all about that, be sure to stick to the entire episode. Drop a like on the video to help me out and so you stay on this side of the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into why you clicked on the video. So first, NASA's Ingenuity helicopter, it was supposed to take its initial launch test flight yesterday, April 14th. They had to postpone it, and that was because of software issues. There was a lot of speculation that NASA's Ingenuity was frozen over pretty much, and it was destroyed. It couldn't handle the extreme temperatures of Mars. That's not the case. NASA, they have confirmed that it is perfectly fine. It was literally just a little software update. So their team had found that there was a bug, and they are working on the software solution for the command sequence issue that was identified April 9th during the planned high-speed spin test of the helicopter's rotors. So it's nothing serious. It's just a simple bug fix. And next week, NASA is saying that they will give us an updated launch test date for this Ingenuity. Blue Origin, the company that seems like it's always on the cusp of doing something big, but just never really does that big thing. Well, I think they're finally here. The NS15, the New Shepard, yesterday, it did a successful launch and landing. It made it up about 65 miles into the air before the booster and the capsule separated. And the booster came back down successfully and landed. And also the capsule as well came back down and made a successful landing. Why is this important? Why is this big? What's the big deal? They've done this before. Well, they've done multiple new things with this one. For starters, they actually put people in the capsule and they simulated what it would be like in terms of buckling and issuing like communication systems, things like that, with people inside of it. When the people landed, well, the capsule landed, they had another capsule elsewhere with people and they rehearsed like how to take the people out safely, how to properly do that. A lot of testing with actual people. They did this as close to an actual launch with people as you possibly could without actually putting anybody into space. So it's really exciting to see that. And the NS16, they have said that they want to put people in space on the NS16. Jeff Bezos is even ready. He is saying that he is ready for the NS16, his next flight, to have people on board. And that'll be Blue Origin's first time ever putting human beings into outer space. Feel free to let me know if you think that they're going to actually put people in space on this NS16, or if you think they're going to be doing more testing in the meantime. They've said they're going to do it. I honestly believe Blue Origin is ready. They're at that point. They've been on really the back burner for so long in the space industry. They've just continuously testing the New Shepard and things like that. Very small project, but I'm really excited to see a big player come into the industry besides just SpaceX. We need more companies to talk about, guys. SpaceX can't be the only thing on this channel for the space episodes. But speaking of SpaceX, let's talk about Starship news. Starship went under cryogenic testing over the past couple days. That went successful. What does that mean? Now we are ready for SpaceX. They're going to be putting Raptor engines into this bad boy. The SN15 will get its Raptors. And hopefully by Friday, according to Cameron County's closure website, Friday we could see static fire testing of this. I know originally we were saying Monday and Tuesday. Those are the original closure dates, and we were hoping that we would see testing on those. We didn't, of course. That's how it always happens. But Friday, April 16th, I think is a lot more likely to see a static fire test come from this SN15. Mary Boca Chica tweeted this photo. The BN1, the booster, is being dismantled and it's essentially being scrapped and recycled for the BN2, the Super Heavy Booster 2. And that's the one that's going to be used to take flight. That will actually be a usable vessel. So although it's sad to see this one come down from the high bay, it's super exciting to hear SpaceX is working to get the next booster in place. Now this photo here from Mary, this is kind of speculative right now, or it's very speculative actually, for the SpaceX. Right here you can see this weird nose cone and all this testing going on. What is that? It's presumed that they're testing the nose cone to test different pressures, to test possibly different models of the nose cone. Right now, the Starship is just a big piece of stainless steel. They're only testing its landing features. They're really not focused on the actual physical performance of it, because there's going to be different cargos, payloads, and different Starships are going to have different physiques, if you think of it like that. So it's presumed right now that this is actually testing different nose cone structures and the pressures that they can handle. Although it's not factual, it's just something I wanted to update you guys on. Nobody really knows right now for sure, 100%, what that could be. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys in today's episode. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any insight on what that nose cone thing is doing right now. Be sure to drop a like, and you guys have a good one.